Well, hello there. Welcome back to Alma, Missouri, and the Missouri farm. I'm exercising Turk, one of our youngest horses. Final one to exercise here today at the end of June. I went and sold that last 10,000 liters of soybeans yesterday, and I'm thinking, I don't know if dried corn's gonna get much better. I might sell some more of that. Oh, I got sheep escaping. We're waiting for that canola field to get ready to harvest, be ready to harvest. That'll be next month, and then the wheat fields, I think, after that. Cut some more trees for lumber. And let's see what else. We're set, ready to plant trees, I think, today. That's Turk. Brush disappeared, so he must be good. Let's put the tack away. Double check, make sure everything is good for all of our horses here in the stable. I think we need to feed them soon. So this is the order that we rode them. We're looking at cleanliness and daily riding. Food's still above half, so it's not horrible. Yep, all good. Yeah, it just takes so long. I'm exhausted. I don't mind doing the gameplay, but editing is wearing me out. And then having to ride the horses. I mean, it takes... Gosh, it takes nearly 40 minutes of actual time just to get the horses ridden on this Let's Play, so... Yeah, I got up at 5. It's now what, 6:45. So it's about how long it took me to get that taken care of. I've got one bundle, or one pallet of wool bundles ready to go, and I'm one shy of the other one. So I'd like to take them both if I could. So I suppose we can wait on that. Let's see what's looking like here inside our sheep pen. Hello. So it looks like it's at 1940, so 60 more liters of wool in that other pallet will be completed. And I don't think nobody's close to reproducing or anything there. So what we'll do is we'll just try and keep ourselves busy for a little bit longer so we can take 2 pallets over to the spinnery and Granny's knitwear and put one in each. So here in the cow barn, we have been feeding them. I mixed up some feed. So it looks like, oh man, we got over 20,000 liters of milk. So we can go take some milk. That'll take some time now. And then I've got these 36 beef cattle are going to reproduce next month. So that'll be good. All right. So let's go get the milk tanker. Fill it up and we'll take that into town. How much we'll get for that, but probably the most milk we've ever taken, because I think we'll completely fill it. And I'm gonna go park in the usual spot I do, just because that's for the best. You can see all the lumber that we produced over here by the sawmill. Quite a bit. I don't know if there's still lumber in there. Yeah, there's still almost 11,000 liters of wood in there still. Probably load that up and sell that too if the price is decent. It doesn't vary as much, I don't think, on the lumber. Park that there. Back here. Fire that up. Fill this with milk and then we'll figure out where we're going to take it in town. Probably, I don't know, it could be the restaurant, could be the dairy, it could be the bakery. So 18,200, we got a full tank for once. All right, where are we going? So it looks like the bakery is the best. Because we don't go to the Selling Lodge Small. That primarily exists as a place for our firewood. Even though it's actually sale of firewood that we deliver to. The building's there just to complete the look. Alright, so let's run this to... What did I say? Bakery? We're here in Alma. Gotta double check and make sure it wasn't a bakery. I think it was. I think the trigger's like right over here. There we go. Let me double check that. Bakery's 12:30. Yep. And I don't know if you noticed, I have my units of measure off as usual. Because Old Polish Farm was the last thing oh, that's all it took, huh? It might be full. All right, so where are we going now? It's like diner restaurant would be the next best. So no, not the dairy. I'm gonna go to the diner restaurant. Across the road here. must have filled the bakery up with the capacity that it would take. I think the diner restaurant's pure sell point, so it's not a production, so it won't max out. It'll be fine. Look at that, we're getting darn close to 1 million. Alright, I want to go check out the machinery store, see what they have on sale for used equipment. I'll just park right here. What do we got? They're tempting me. Look at this truck. Front loader, another truck. That's going to be nice. How many cab overs do I have? I have 2 cab overs already. That one's a service frame, so I can't really use that. Ooh, blue one. Check out the exhaust on that too. Fight your demons. Not doing it. Not gonna do it. Let's get back out to the farm. Maybe that wool pallet. You gonna let me out? Alright. Thank you. Maybe that wool pallet's done now. Back at the farm. Let's see. Get the Farmlander shed open. Hop in the TLX 2020. We'll move this over to where we can load the wool pallets onto it more easily. Actually going to come over here so I can drive the telehandler. Park right here. Perfect. The other one is spawned. I was worried they weren't going to be done. So in the interest of time, I'm going to grab them both at once. There we go. Got it. Okay. Get it? Got it. Good. Right in there like that. Well, they didn't fall off like they did the other day. All right, let's see. Strap, strap. Fire it up, and away we go. Go ahead, get the straps off there, pop in here. So I saw a pallet of clothing there. Where am I gonna put that? I think maybe I'll try and put it in the shipping container out back. End up pushing this off, aren't I? Yeah, I don't want to do that. I don't want to tip that pallet off the other side. Alright, so this one we'll put here to make fabric. There we go. Put it in the shipping container back here. Yeah, they don't have these in FS25. These are the ones from Platinum Expansion for FS22 that I think you're supposed to put the wood into and then send them off. But they work really good for things like this. I'm not dead on straight. I think I want to be dead on straight. This also, it's kind of sometimes problematic. It doesn't want to, it gets like caught on the floor. You have to be careful. Alright, so I can't put too wide in here, so I'm just going to go straight back. We will use the reach of the telehandler to try and get it in there as far as we can. Drive in. I'm going to drop it off. Should be able to get it out. There we go. Perfect. That'll be fine. We'll be able to put a handful of them in here if we need to. I guess I could start stacking in here. Probably should. We'll see how it goes. All right. Do I need to? Let me double check. Make sure things are operating. I think it was fabric that I had to turn off. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, it's okay. It's all good. Look at cotton field looking. So I got cotton here in the big kind of horseshoe shaped field. There's soybeans in that one, corn, canola, and then einkorn wheat in that big one, and in that small one it's got winter wheat, which will be the soonest that we'll be able to harvest after we do the canola, of course. Alright, so milk has been sold. Wool has been moved over to the spinnery. I think we'll go plant trees, maybe. Which tractor do I use? Do I use the K's again? Probably. Early. Oh man, when I was in town, dang it, I'm kicking myself. That's when I should have done the dried corn. Yeah, that was a bad mistake. Shoot. It would have been more efficient, certainly. I was half expecting to get another view. I'm used to having the other bale forks on here from the CSC pack. All right. So I need to get my tree planter. Can I get back to it? I don't know. Oh, why am I taking that off? I want to take the weight off. That's what I want to take off. Actually, do I want the weight on the front? I probably do. Yeah, let's drop the bucket off. I was probably right in what I was thinking before. I want the weight on the front just to counteract the tree planter. And I think I can load it right from here. I hope. We'll have to come back for the other one, probably. See if I can load it from there. Yep, perfect. So I got 20 tree saplings here. Be careful. And then I'll come back and get another 20. And we'll plant 40 trees. I think that's what we'll do. Got 8 saplings left on here. It's hard to get these where you want them sometimes. Got a few that are too close together. And a lot that are too far apart. That's 2 right next to each other there. Sometimes it just doesn't want to let you put them down, too. There we go. What do I got? 2 left? Go. That's it. Alright, so my saplings are planted. These two ended up way too close together. I'll probably have to cut one of them out. It's not open space there, but that's alright. So we planted 40 saplings in here. Should be okay. I noticed that there are some trees that are not pines. Here it is. That's not a pine. So I have to be careful when I'm cutting these out so I don't accidentally cut. Here's another one. What kind of tree is that? My guess is a shagbark hickory. What do you think? Yep, shagbark hickory. Okay, so trees are planted. And they're going to end up growing up and being big trees like that. These are the map trees, so these are pines, but they're smaller. These are the ones that I had planted previously. This is my hardwood pile here. I suppose someday I should clear this out of here and get it into the firewood or the lumber sawmill. Alright, we'll head back to the farm. I think maybe we can load lumber up onto maybe the flatbed trailer. The field get harvested? Yeah, it did. That was a contract that was available. I didn't know how you get back to it though, because you gotta go through the other field to get access to that one, so I'm not quite sure how you would have got back there anyway. So we can load up lumber from our sawmill onto our flatbed maybe and take that in, and then maybe dried corn to the grain mill. I was gonna do that, I should have done that when I was in town. I have to take one of the trucks from here, go in and do it. Could have used one of the trucks that's in town by the corn dryer. That's alright. I got all day. There's not a lot needs to get done. It's just that it would be nicer if I was being a little more efficient. I need to work on efficiency so when I don't have time, I'm not wasting it. Which truck should we take? We'll probably take the Mack that's up there, just because it's up there. Load King, it carries more too, right? Carefully back here. Drop the tree planter off. Drop my weight off. Get my grapple bucket. So yeah, we can load that trailer with lumber, but first let's go. Is dried corn still going up or is it going down in price? Yeah, I can't take it to the popcorn factory. It's $17.49. What's the... I'm not going to be greedy. I'm just going to go do it. No reason to be greedy. Alright, well, the Load King distinction holds the most. Let's see. Do I have... Oh, I forget. Each of these trailers has 2 compartments, so I gotta back up and... there we go. I was thinking it was more like the, I was thinking of the Wilson pace setter version. Oh, I maxed out the weight on that, huh? But I think it'll be close to like 100. No, it'll be like 70,000. No, more than that. 74. Okay. And then we're gonna go straight to grain mill, I think, right? 1749. Yeah. It's good enough. So we got 2, yeah, we got front and rear on each of these to take off. We're over $1 million now. I think we'll have a little less than 29 or more. I think this one actually had more in it than the front one did. Yep. Forward. I don't know which one that is, the front or the rear compartment on the rear trailer. Oh, the rear one. That's why it's taking so long. It's still pulling forward. We're over the dump pit. It's fine. We should be over 1.1 million then, I think, when we're done with this. And then I guess the question becomes, how much dried corn is left and how long should we leave it there? Or should we just go ahead and sell it now? Block that for a minute while I come over here and check. Let's see. There's still 136. Let's just deliver another load. Hopefully I can get lined up properly. We'll just do this again. We're going to be sitting pretty after this, I think. It's not worth hassling with trying to mess with small price fluctuations. We got time now. Now is the time to go ahead and deliver it. The time has come. The rest of it, I think maybe we'll hang on to for popcorn. The popcorn factory. It'll be like, I don't know, 40,000 or something like that. That's fine. Chainsaw. I don't know what that was about. I was trying to remember how to let a duck down. Forget. That'll jump me. Oh, triangle. I don't know why I was forgetting what you needed to do to duck. Let's see what we got here. If I get far enough, then get the rear one. Yep, it'll be fine. Alright, well once this is done, I think I'll head back out to the farm. We'll load up lumber. I don't know what else we're going to need to do today. Already got the trees planted. Wolves moved, animals fed, I think. Alright, we're arriving back at the farm. I kind of changed my mind a little bit. I think what we'll do is we'll probably just take a break, go into the house for a while, relax, let the sawmill produce some more wood, and maybe it'll get through all of it and we can load it onto the flatbed, you know, one time and take it all in. That's what I'm kind of hoping to be able to do. But we'll see. Park the truck here. More or less. Close my covers. Turn that off. And yeah, I think I'll go over, we'll go look at the chickens and then we'll go in the house. Take a break for a while. Then we'll probably load up that truck. The weather should be fine. And then come July, I think we'll be doing canola. So yeah, there's only what, 16 chickens, 15 laying hens over here, so eggs are coming slow. But we got chickens now. And a rooster. Alright. I don't know, I'll probably see you after lunch. We'll just take a long break. Man, we got basketball hoops all over the place. Alright, we'll see you in a while. Well, it's tough to just sit around. There's not really anything to do. Or at least nothing that needs to get done. I guess that's not entirely true. I mean, best price for planks is in June. And we've got quite a few here. And the other wood, the long planks, the price doesn't vary by much. And then the beams don't seem to. So I'm going to have to move this. So I need a gooseneck. I need something to move the gooseneck. Where is the... Where did I leave the white truck? It's probably over. Alright, well, I'll have to take this one, I guess. It must be over by the barn. So that I can get access to the lumber, I'm going to have to move this gooseneck trailer out of the way. Good. There we go. All right. So we'll move that there. All right, now I need the semi truck and this trailer. It's a fiber dash trailer, but it does have the option of being like an auto loaded bale trailer, which may be how I have it set up. I want to strap down the lumber. Actually, when I get this truck into town, I think I need to go get some fuel. Let me grab the toolbox and we'll double check. Sure. The trailer's set up the way we want. That. Customize. Yeah, that way. You can have it set up so it's got straps no auto loading, or that it's got auto loading no straps. And we'll load it with the telehandler. That'll make it easy. And then we'll run it into town, and I think that's probably all we'll do today. At least in the episode. We may need to kind of start getting ready for tomorrow. Winter wheat and canola should both be ready to harvest tomorrow, so that could be busy. Let's see here. I don't know how heavy this stuff's gonna be. Quite a bit of it here. Got the last pallet here. This is taking a lot longer than it needed to, but I don't know. Yeah, obsessive compulsive, I guess, is probably the most honest way to describe it. I don't like the pallets being crooked. They got to be stacked on nicely. Probably was a mistake to try and go 3 across with the beams, but we got everything on here. And I think we're probably out of wood here. No, we're not. That is amazing. I am not going to wait longer though. We're going to go ahead and we'll take this. Fire the truck up here, let it warm up a second, we'll check the prices. So planks are $26.15. That is higher than the high, which is seasonally in June. Then we go down to planks long, $35.70. That's also, does that say $35.64? So that's also higher, even though it's supposedly low in June. And then the wood beams, $52.84. That is probably about correct, but we're losing maybe $100 per 1,000 liters. We're not even losing $1,000. So I think now is the time to take it. Coming into Alma, a load of lumber. I don't know how much this is going to go for, but I'm thinking a lot. We just got nearly $90,000 for the lumber. We're up at 1.3 million. That's awesome. Right, well I was gonna head over and get some fuel while I was in town. It's been a while and we're a little low. So I'm gonna run over to the gas station. I think that's probably where I'll go ahead and call it an episode. Next time we're going to have a lot of work to do. I think wheat, winter wheat, and canola. Oh, that's really fast. 348. Nicely done. Hey, I'd like to thank you for hanging out with me here in Alma, Missouri at the Missouri Farm. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button. If you don't subscribe yet, why not? It don't cost nothing. I'll see you next time.